Hey everybody, what is up? Fourth Seraph here, and today I have a brand new video talking about one of the things that they've recently added to Black Ops 3 that I actually really like. I know my last Black Ops 3 video was majoritively negative stuff, kind of talking about how it would be remembered, but there is one thing about it that I do think is a very good addition, and I think as they continue to refine it and improve it, it could be a very good addition in the long term as well, and one of the better things that has been introduced into Call of Duty in the past couple of years, and that is the Fracture game mode. Before we actually get into that, I want to announce that I will be starting a new giveaway soon. I'm going to do this a little bit differently than I've done giveaways in the past. I want to do some study, some analytics, and get some data for some videos I'm going to make about having a YouTube channel and on your way to 1,000 subscribers. And so to get kind of information for that, what I want to do is, in order to start my next giveaway, I want to wait until a video gets 10 shares and 100 likes. And so that shouldn't be super hard because my videos tend to get a decent amount of likes per view anyway, and a decent amount of shares. So once you guys like a video 100 times and share it 10 times, I'm going to start a new giveaway. I know that is a little bit different than what I've done in the past, but it's not just so that I can get a ton of views or whatever. I'm not trying to be skeezy. It is actually for a video that I'm planning on making, and I don't want to give you guys too much information on it because I don't want to skew any of the results, other than to say encourage you guys to do that in order to start the next giveaway. If you watched my stream on Saturday, then you know what I'm going to do the giveaway on, and if not, then it will be a surprise. So make sure you watch streams, because sometimes I'll open packages and talk about stuff that usually I wouldn't talk about in videos because I like to keep stuff kind of under wraps. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get into talking about this new game mode, Fracture. I think what this game mode does really well is it kind of takes the model of Kill Confirmed, that very fast-paced, the forced to move, like no campers allowed, quick ability to get score streaks, and refines it a lot. I've never been a huge fan of Kill Confirmed because you can go in one game, and if people steal your tags or whatever, you can feel like you're doing really well, like you're playing very solidly, but you're not doing well score-wise. Or on the other hand, you can be playing pretty terribly and yet have a decent amount of score, proven by the video where I actually didn't have any weapons and I just ran around and collected tags, and I think still got like 1,900 points. So statistically, I was playing incredibly poorly because I didn't even have a weapon. I wasn't even shooting people, but I still did well points-wise. And I think this game mode really kind of fixes a lot of those problems. I don't think it is a perfect game mode yet. I think they're going to have to do some type of balancing on the relationship between kills and the core file deposits, because what can happen now is, and I've seen this a couple times, is I will be on a team that is doing incredibly well. Someone from my team will be running with like 10 core files to go drop them off. Someone will go right before to the new fracture point or whatever and intercept that person, kill them, pick up all 10 core files, and immediately have a score streak like a Wraith. And so I think there needs to be a little bit of balancing, because I think anything like above like a 600 point kill streak you shouldn't be able to get by accident. And what I mean by that is there needs to be some type of skill involved. Now obviously they had a little bit of skill because they did kill one person, but statistically, even if you're a very, very good player, you still die at some point, right? And so there might need to be a little bit of balancing between that. I'm glad though that they didn't go like the safeguard route where it is so hard to get points that you can't ever get kill streaks. So I would definitely rather have it almost too easy in some circumstances, but I think it does offset the balance of the game a little bit. I would like it more to be like, if you do well, you can, get those score streaks and really turn the game around and have a huge victory, a huge comeback, but it is still mainly skill-based and a little bit of luck in there too, as would always happen in a game mode like this. But I do actually really enjoy this. I like that it kind of groups everyone into closer quarters in the map. As you guys probably know, I like small maps. I love fast-paced game modes. I love to just get a ton of kills. And so even if you play on a bigger map, it makes it feel like a small map because people will group up around that fracture point. And so it makes it very fast-paced and very fun. And it creates an interesting dynamic. It would also be, I don't even know how they would do this, and I don't have any solutions to this problem, but pretty much SMGs are a absolutely god tier weapon class in this game. You really can't do much of anything else. I tried to do a couple games where I sniped and used ARs. The ARs worked okay, sniping not really at all unless you were really, really good at quickscoping. But for any type of just good or above average sniper, you are going to pretty much be unable to do well at all in this game mode. And so maybe some type of balancing a little bit in there. I don't know how that could be achieved at all. Maybe that's just kind of one of the things with a game mode like this. But overall, I think this is fun. I think this is one of the things that Black Ops 3 really needed. Because especially coming off of a game like Advanced Warfare that played so quickly, even though Black Ops 3 does play more quickly than a traditional Call of Duty, I feel a lot of times like it plays slow because I still compare it to whatever the last Call of Duty was. I'm not comparing it to like COD 2 where there was no sprinting even, and so it played super, super slow. Because compared to that, it obviously plays incredibly fast, but I compare it to whatever the last Call of Duty was. So sometimes in my mind, I just get into these games and I think, oh, this plays kind of slow, especially when you're in Chaos Mosh Pit. And you're playing something like Nuketown, and then you go to a map like Aquarium, it can seem like just so slow and so tedious and so boring sometimes, especially if people aren't being super aggressive. So I hope that this is a game mode that they add into Chaos Mosh Pit. I think both this and Demolition, specifically on Nuketown, would be really good additions to that game mode. Instead of doing like Kill Confirmed, I think replacing that with the Fracture game mode actually fits, because Fracture is, I think, a little bit more chaotic than Kill Confirmed is, and so I think it would really fit along with modes like Uplink and Headquarters and Domination a lot better. So let me know what you guys think about this game mode, if you guys have been enjoying it, if you've even been playing it, if you really care, or if it's just another thing that you're kind of like not really concerned about. If it's just a thing like that they added into the game, but similar to the contract system, it's just kind of a whatever thing. I would really love to hear your guys' thoughts. I know a lot of you guys were talking about a ton of different stuff in my last video, and it was really interesting to hear everyone's opinions. I really do want to hear what you guys say, and I try and read every single comment on my videos. Unfortunately, YouTube's notification system really kind of sucks sometimes, and so it just won't alert me to comments, and I don't always have time to go back through like all my old videos and see, but I really do try and check all of them, and even if I don't always respond, I do always read them. I try and respond, but sometimes I just do that in my head, and then I'm like, why don't people comment back? But it's because I never commented in the first place. But yeah, leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, the next giveaway will be starting really soon. I am just trying to get some data, and so I'm going to kind of use this as a jumping off point for that. So share this video, give it a thumbs up, and until next time, I will see you guys online.